Hey girls, so I'm back with another tutorial. I know I recently uploaded a video 2-3 days ago, but I was having some trouble with YouTube and it wasn't going to allow my viewers to watch my video, and I was really bummed out about that because I either had to edit it or re-upload it, but I decided to just do another video because the lighting was really bad. The dimness did make me look a little bit more washed out, and it didn't really show the makeup application properly. So yeah, I figured it out, and it's not the best, but I think you can see it a little bit better. It is the same everyday makeup look that I do, but I did change it up a little bit because I don't do my makeup the same all the time. But as for the foundation and concealer, I do usually do that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing it voiceover today. So I'm going to be able to explain to you girls exactly what I'm doing and what I'm using the products for. So yeah, if you girls are interested in learning how to get this look, just stay tuned and keep watching. Okay girls, so let's get started. So I already started with my eyebrows. It's usually the first thing that I like to do. Now let's move on to primer. The primer that I'm loving right now is a NYX Photo Loving Primer. It really reminds me of the Smashbox original one. It's just the perfect barrier between your skin and your foundation. It glides on really nicely, and yeah, I have to say it's one of my favorites right now. So I like to apply a pea-sized amount onto my finger and apply it to my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. And we're just gonna buff it right into our skin. I kind of press and buff at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, just trying to get the best of the application as I can. Putting it in my eye area as well to prepare it for the concealer, just so it can glide on really nicely. And we're just gonna keep on buffing it in. I know I take forever doing everything, right? But I love taking my time. Pressing it into our nose. And we are done. Now moving on to foundation. Right now I'm using the MAC Prolong Wear Foundation in the shade NC35. And I am mixing it with a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match, just to make it a little bit more sheer. I don't want a whole full coverage, but I do want the MAC Prolong Wear to make it last a little bit longer. And I'm trying my best to not spill out a whole bunch because it is a little watery. And yes, I didn't spill. Okay, now right here I am adding some of the L'Oreal Magic Lumi, and this is just going to help luminize your foundation. It's going to help sheer it out a little bit, so it's not going to be as thick. It's going to be a thin foundation, and you can wear this under your makeup. This is a primer, and you can wear it also in your makeup, and like I said, it'll help sheer out your makeup. I'm going to get a little makeup brush just to mix it in a little bit. Then I mix, and I get the rest of what's on the little spoolie and I put it on my face because I don't like wasting my products. So yeah. Then with my flat top angled kabuki, I'm gonna dab it into the product and stipple it on my face first, is what I like to do, and then I buff it right into the skin. And I just buff until I get the best out of my application, because to me foundation is like the most important thing on my face. Foundation and eyebrows. And you're just gonna continue buffing your foundation onto your face, onto the areas where you feel it needs more coverage. You can apply as much foundation as you need. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue buffing, and I'm gonna fast forward through this part a little bit just so you guys won't get so bored, because I do take my time when I'm applying my foundation. So yeah, using a kabuki brush I think is what gives you like the best application to my foundation. Like, a lot of people ask me, what do you use on your face, or what foundation is it? And honestly, I think it's the brush. You can find these, there's Sigma ones, there's Crown brushes, Royal Crown, Morphe brushes, and honestly I think that the brush is what gives you the best application. And now we're on to concealer. Time to cover up these bad boys. I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard, medium shade, and yeah, basically just using it under the eye area. You can actually use a good amount of product. I like to spread out what I have on the stick, and yeah, doing like a triangle type of shape onto my under eye and getting my beauty blender. Yep, that's it. That's my baby. I love it for under my eyes. I love how it glides on the concealer. I love how it sets it. Just patting it all in onto my eyelids as well, because yes, I have my dark circles, my panda eyes. Get them from my mama, but she doesn't cover them. She's still beautiful. Yeah, I basically just like to cover them because who doesn't love perfect skin? And I like to look awake, because if I don't cover them, I think I look like I'm tired. So yeah, just blending it in with that beauty blender, and we're off and ready for the next step. Another thing I love about this concealer is the fact that it doesn't leave your under eye looking cakey at all. So you can apply a lot, and I think it's also the beauty blender that helps. So yeah, I really recommend it. 28 bucks, so worth it. Now we're off to highlighting a little bit using the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser or Treatment. And I'm just applying a little bit onto, you know, my forehead, bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow chin, and a little bit on the side, just to even it all out. Honestly, like, it's not like a big difference, but I don't know, I really just wanted to do that. Putting a little bit on my lips, just blending it all in. Blend, 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 blend. Using the same angled kabuki brush that I was using for my foundation. Now getting my favorite transparent powder from MAC, Prep and Prime. I'm just gonna get a little bit and set my under eye area, my concealer, some of my foundation, because the L'Oreal True Match does tend to leave a little bit of stickiness, and just getting what's left on the little pad. Just gonna pat that around my face, also because I'm not dry, but I'm not oily, so I do want a little bit of dewiness still peeking out. So yeah. Now it is time to contour my face a little bit. I'm going to get my L'Oreal True Match 2 shades darker, which is the color Cocoa, and I really like this. It reminds me of the Chocolate Soleil. It's a really good powder to contour your face with, and yeah, it's a really good drugstore alternative, so I really recommend it. Just putting that into the hollows of my cheeks, doing my little sideways face. And blending it in because we don't want no harsh lines. Other side, I think I put too much, but it's okay. I'm gonna buff it out in a little bit. So we're just gonna keep blending that in. We're gonna put that on our jawline and a little bit on our forehead, just to even everything out. And yeah, here I'm gonna blend it out because I did overdo it on my left side. And I just got the brush again just to buff it out again, and taking a little hair off my face, and we're moving on to blush. One of my blushes that I'm really liking right now is a NYX blush. I think it's in Mocha. Just getting a blush brush, and I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks really lightly because I don't like having bright pink cheeks, at least not on my color, my skin complexion. Putting that onto the apples of my cheeks and blending it in a little bit with the contour, just so it can look a little bit more natural. Now I'm going to highlight my cheekbones using the Hard Candy Contour Trio. I'm going to use a little highlight shade in it, and I'm going to do my little dance. And getting a little fan brush, and we're going to be highlighting our cheekbones our brow bone, forehead, the bridge of my nose, my chin, just so it can all be even. We don't want to be looking like a clown. And yeah, I actually really like this highlighter. Works really well. And it was really inexpensive. And now I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. Just gonna get my eyelash curler, a little mirror, and yeah, I have a specific way that I curl my eyelashes. I'm really picky when it comes to curling my eyelashes. I think I'm really picky with my makeup in general. I think that's probably why I take my time. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my time. Gonna fast forward it. And yeah, I really like the outcome of the way I curl my eyelashes. I don't think there's a wrong way to do it, but if there was a way that I would recommend, it would be doing it this way. And I'm just gonna finish up curling my eyelashes, and now it's time for mascara. I'm gonna use the Covergirl Lash Blast, and this isn't waterproof. If you guys have the same problem as me, because when I use a mascara that's not waterproof, my eyelashes will literally go back straight, and I hate that. That's probably why I've just stuck to like 3 mascaras that actually let my eyelashes be and stay curled. This mascara doesn't budge, it doesn't flake on me, it lasts all day. It's really waterproof, I have to say, because at night when I'm gonna wash off my mascara and my makeup, I use the makeup remover liquid. I use makeup remover oil-based product, and oh my god, it's so stubborn, but you know what, it's so worth it because I love how it leaves my eyelashes, and for a drugstore product, it's really good. So yeah, I really recommend this one as well. Okay, so let me just finish up these eyelashes and apply some to the bottom lashes as well, because you know we want to have those pretty eyelashes and our eyes looking wide awake. So yeah, now we're going to be getting our eye pencil. I'm not really a fan of black eyeliner. I think it just doesn't suit me too well, like actual rim eyeliner. I like top liner, but this one is a nude color for your rim, and it helps open up your eyes more and it gives you a brighter look. So we're just gonna put that onto our eyes. And yes, I am trying to take off an eyelash from my eyeball. I really recommend this one over a white eyeliner because since your eyes are not white, it just blends even better. Move on to lips. I'm gonna be taking a natural lip color. It's a little bit darker for me, so I'm just gonna be lightly lining the outer part of my lips just to bring back the natural shape to my lips and fill it in just a little bit just to prep it for my lip butter. I don't know, I just like the color that comes off with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, finish up with the liner, and I'm gonna be applying my Revlon butter stick. Then lightly just patting it in with my fingers, blending it in very well with my fingers, and getting my Revlon butter stick in the shade Pink Truffle, which is my favorite color. It's really natural, it blends in really nicely, and yeah, it's just my favorite. It's shiny, it has a light sheen to it, and like I said, it looks pretty natural. And I actually thought I was done right here, but I'm not. I just want to add a little last touch, and I'm just going to get this little quad from Maybelline. And I'm going to be adding some of the gold left color into my inner tear ducts just to add a little bit more brightness onto my eyes. So that is it, girls. Let me just take off these bobby pins out of my hair. I had to pull it aside, pull it back so I can, apply my makeup and stuff. Okay, girls, so this is the final look. I really hope you girls enjoyed it. This was my everyday makeup routine, just a little bit of twists. But yeah, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.